Kakumei Broly. Out of all of the Saiyans, one is feared the most out of all of them, having the highest potential in the series and rage that swallows the gods like an abyss. We finally get to see Broly cut loose since he was reined in by an angel. Goku is chained up by the gods, but they made a mistake leaving this one free. In the Dragon Ball fan manga titled Dragon Ball Kakumei, following the events of Dragon Ball Super and the Super Broly movie, Broly is on planet Vampa and is informed by the Grand Priest that the entire multiverse will be under attack by newly revived gods in 2 years. And Broly has to become even stronger to save all of it. All of the Z fighters travel to different parts of the multiverse to train with the fighters from the Tournament of Power. Broly is taken to Universe 6 with Vegeta to train with the Saiyans on planet Sadala, progressing every single day and fighting with Vegeta every single night. Broly is able to use his Super Saiyan transformation and keep it under control, fighting to the morning, being the only one standing. But out in the multiverse, 3 warriors are traveling planet by planet, destroying civilizations, and now have their sights set on Universe 6 and travel to planet Sadala, with one of these 3 warriors being gifted with unlimited knowledge and the power to destroy Universe 14's newly appointed destroyer god, the god of destruction Amaran. Arriving to the planet, all of the Saiyans are preparing for battle, and a ball of destruction is fired from space, breaking through the clouds and destroying the battlefield. Landing on the planet's surface are 3 demons, face to face with the devil. Amaran makes the first move, grabbing Vegeta's leg with a chain and punching him in the gut, sending him flying into the air. Broly chases after him, but is stopped by the other 2 demons, and as he throws his first attack, a portal opens up, and the other end leads to Vegeta, punching him square in the jaw. Broly tells the god of destruction to release him from his technique, and the god tells Dula to handle him while he takes on Vegeta one-on-one. Broly instantly transforms into a Super Saiyan, and just like he did to Goku, he starts thrashing the demon around the planet, finally ending his attack by throwing Dula to the planet and firing a mouth beam, annihilating the surface. The demon uses a technique to put Broly to sleep and prepares to fight the other Saiyans, but the demon feels absolute dread as he turns to see Broly still asleep, but his power is still rising. Broly, while completely unconscious, grabs the demon's face, and Dula tries to run away, but Broly's very first fight taught him a valuable lesson and some brand new techniques too. Using Goku's God Bind to paralyze the demon in place, Broly transforms back into a Super Saiyan, and the demon begs out to the god of destruction for a way to win. The destroyer god Amaran uses his unlimited knowledge to find a way for Broly to be defeated. And there's only one way to do it. As Broly throws his punch, the demon is able to break out of the God Bind as Broly's grip drops as he charges in, just as his destroyer predicted. And this is his only chance. Creating another portal, Dula grabs 2 hostages, both Lemmo and Chilai, and Broly stops in his tracks, saying he'll do anything he wants if he lets them go. Chilai says he won't do anything because he needs them as hostages against Broly. Dula smiles, saying, "What hostages?" throwing Lemmo to the ground and making the biggest mistake of his life. Dula uses a keyblade and stabs right through Chilai's chest, and the entire planet falls into a deafening silence. Demon, what have you done? What is a king to a god? And what is a god to a non-believer? Do you believe now? Broly explodes with energy and awakens the legendary Super Saiyan once again. Across the universe, Hit is talking to Frost, and both of them freeze in their tracks, feeling energy so strong that no one can stop it. Broly's energy is traveling through the universe in a fraction of a second, and no creature that is touched by this energy can escape its all-consuming fear that plunges them into an abyss of unfathomable anguish. and in the blink of an eye, Broly's energy reaches every heart in Universe 6. Just the force of his scream starts traveling through space and strikes all the stars in its path, causing the entire star system to collapse into a supernova. As the King of Saiyans looks up and sees the sky lit up with hundreds of star systems collapsing at Broly's voice alone. Vegeta tells them that they have no idea what they just released. Broly loses his mind and attacks Dula, but he opens up a portal leading to another Saiyan on the battlefield who instantly transforms into a Super Saiyan to defend himself. But Broly grabs his leg and pulls him through the portal and smashes his body into the ground before launching him into the air, firing a gigantic mouth blast to finish him. And the Saiyan is saved last second by another, and Broly starts destroying the entire planet, lost in his rage. The Saiyans charge at Broly trying to rein him in, but Broly crushes the head of one Saiyan in his hands and gets blasted by another, doing no damage at all. All of them charge in at once, and that was a mistake, as Broly's energy kills them all in one shot. But that's when the only person who understands Broly's pain arrives on the battlefield: Kale. Kale tries to calm Broly down, but she's thrown into the air and her ki blast is sent right back into her face. Kale transforms into her Berserker Super Saiyan form and tries to restrain Broly, putting herself into his consciousness, and sees Broly sitting within his inner mind. She tries to snap him out of it, but that's when Broly's rage manifests and starts destroying Kale. And that's when Broly's eyes start to come back. At the same time, the demon is fighting the King of Sadala as a Super Saiyan, and the fight pans back over to Broly standing over a beaten Kale and roars in her face, but tears are falling from his eyes, and Kale taps his heart with her fist, and Broly decides within his inner self that he's done letting his anger control him. He's done taking lives to subside his rage. He's done being a devil. And in that moment, the light breaks through the darkness. As the demon is going to finish off the king, his hand is grabbed, and the legend is complete. Perfected legendary Super Saiyan. The demon cuts off his own arm and says that Broly isn't mad anymore, but his power is still growing. Getting blasted in the chest, Broly walks through all of his attacks and grabs his shoulder, saying, "You can regenerate, right?" Broly creates a Keyblade and stabs the demon through the chest, the exact same way he did to Chi-Lai, and says, "So that's how you did that. Now regenerate." The demon regenerates and releases even more power, opening up galactic portals leading to the demon realm, and massive demons pour through. Broly smashes through each of them, one by one, and grabs another, flying it into space, and Dula loses his mind as he believes that Broly is unbeatable. But Broly is struggling to keep his wrath under control, and that's when Dula makes up his mind. He's going to take his life, but Broly's along with him, stabbing his own core and condensing his energy into a single point, the combination of every predecessor's strength into one blast. Broly flies him up into space, and everyone stops their battles to watch the sky explode. The God of Destruction watches, saying that not even he could survive that, and Broly grabs the core in his hands, a literal black hole, and begins to push with all his strength. And Broly is fighting within his inner self, pushing harder and harder, and the Destroyer realizes who the strongest truly is. And right as the explosion goes off, Broly is able to stop the blast and falls back down to Sadala as the devil falling from heaven. The story of Dragon Ball Kakumei is connected to the events of Dragon Ball Super, and Broly is able to take on a Super Saiyan God Goku, who has gotten millions of times stronger since the very first arc, where he was going to destroy the entire universe with his fists. With the afterlife being stated to be devoid of the concepts of space and time, Broly is able to surpass all of this in under 20 minutes, and now even the gods of destruction have to concede to his strength. Overall, Kakumei Broly would scale from complex multiversal to outer versal with infinite to irrelevant speed. In the end, this Saiyan has come a long way in such a short amount of time, truly proving that the legend has not died and will only get stronger, because there is nobody who can reach his level. It's funny how gods look up and lock eyes with the devil. What's up guys, it's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you want to sponsor a video or just support the channel, I have my Cash App linked in the description where you can get your very own video. But make sure you guys go check out the Discord server where you can hang out with me and Kazi, and we'll teach you how to make content just like this. But let me know down in the comments, who's your favorite character from Dragon Ball Kakumei? And let me know down in the comments, who can defeat the legendary Super Saiyan, Kakumei Broly?